The first cookie that was made like this, she dumped the extra batter, threw the chocolate chips in. The chips came first. They were the original cookie, so you have to call it
Chocolate
chiplet.
chip cookies are the original.
No,
cookie.
not the original cookie, but in what we're talking about,
And
they
yeah,
came before
Yes,
chiplet.
there was no cookie like that without the chocolate chips because
Right.
when she did
Before
that
that.
the first time, she dumped chocolate chips in it.
Exactly.
We got some motherfucking cookie lord.
And so what we're talking about is there are different types of cookies. So it's like, how do we?
I'm stone cold, rode in Patagonia. I hold it back until I scat my code in California. Language, open ashes floating off the flame tip. Moses had the same stick and I hold that with the same grip. Yeah, this for all the ghosts that fell off. And all my taxes and the shit I wrote the hell off. I bet on and let the pretty penny set off.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we are here for a special exhibition match here in the Madness Warehouse, of course. And we have this young man returning to the ring in quite some time. That young man being Donte Stark. You know, this man has an interesting way of words here on the commentary table, but when it comes to him and being with that ring, this man is nothing but a heat-seeking missile. The last time we seen Donte Stark in a wrestling ring was the last time we seen him in Slam Force. Being of May of last year, taking some time off, getting his mind right, and keeping his eye peeled on the wrestling scene nowadays. And it's kind of crazy he found his way through Madness through the help of his good friend and owner of Madness himself, Matt Short. But to keep it on topic a little bit, Donte Stark has been keeping his eye very sharp and been looking for some competition to see if he still has it in the bag. Make no mistake about it though, Donte Stark is one interesting genius when it comes to the ring. Trying his best to outsmart his opponent and trying out new things whenever he gets the chance to. What I wonder is, who will be Donte Stark's opponent here tonight? Have some music playing here. And I wonder who this could be. If Donte Stark looks ready. And from that music alone, I have a quite interesting feeling of that. And surprisingly, it's James Mendoza. When you see this guy in the ring, don't blink for 1 second. This man has become his own stable here in Madness and the own side of deathmatch wrestling here in the wrestling scene, right up there with Matsuda Tanaka and Matt Short. And if I'm not mistaken, if you've seen Blood in the Water, this man literally nearly committed a mass murder by using a chainsaw as a weapon of choice against Jake Carter and nearly ran his head off to pieces. Seeing James Mendoza here tonight is a very interesting surprise. So it'll be an interesting contest to see these two men square off for the first time. And now you see both of these men going in the middle ring. Surprisingly, James Mendoza. Oh, wait, never mind. And ooh! Snatching the taste out of James Mendoza is Donte Stark, and James Mendoza is not having it. And now returning the favor, now laying those palms onto James Mendoza's Donte Stark, and the referee hasn't even rung the bell yet. And both men are squaring off here, trading off strikes. Big forearm smash from Donte Stark James Mendoza returning the favor though, and a little twist and a little spin on that forearm smash does Donte Stark, but throwing them hammers. No MC Hammer, of course. Is James Mendoza, but Donte Stark is not having it, hitting him with another discus forearm strike and getting the advantage of that strike exchange. But I speak too soon on that. Is James Mendoza firing back with forearm strikes, and a combination of those having Donte Stark reeling and talking a little bit trash to Stark here, taking him off the ropes. But Donte Stark counters with a nice arm drag right there, surprising James Mendoza a little bit. What is this? And oh my God! I don't know what Donte was going for there, but I believe James Mendoza just used Donte Stark in the rope and catapulted him on the outside like an angry bird aiming at the evil green pigs. But I believe James Mendoza feeling a little bit jumpy and going for a little suicide dive between those ropes. And James Mendoza meaning business here in this match. So far, Donte Stark is getting a little rusty in this match, but I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute, I speak too soon on that. With a Lope Suicida from Donte Stark. I was just about to state that Donte Stark may be a little bit rusty, but sometimes the rust could shake off right here. Big springboard drop kick from Donte Stark, immediately trying to take care of James Mendoza here with a big cover, but not even a 2 count right there, not even a 1 count in general. Combination of kicks from Donte here and a combination of strikes. Big kick right there. As you usually don't see Donte Stark do moves like this and going for a tornado into Europe, but gets caught up with that super kick. Stunning Donte Stark is James Mendoza, and now targeting the leg is James Mendoza's smart thinking right there, doing his best to dissect his opponent limb from limb, and you got to start low because sometimes you got to move low before you stay high. And now James Mendoza just playing around with his food a little bit and getting a little more aggressive, if you will. I don't know why that word was hard to say, but back on the subject at hand, as James Mendoza has done a pretty good job stopping Donte Stark and maybe his comeback momentum. But you know, as a wise man once said, don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Telling the crowd to be quiet here. What is James Mendoza going for here? Jesus Christ! Big forearm smash from James Mendoza. And I might as well quote the rest of the song because Mama said knock you out. My God. What a forearm smash. And you might as well say, this is it. That could be it for Donte right here, but no. Surprisingly kicking out after that devastating forearm smash from James Mendoza. That was crazy. What's going on here? What the hell? What is he doing? And he just took off his shoes. What the hell is he doing here? Just stripping off his shoes. And what? Is he beating him up with his own shoes here? Just using his own kick pad as a lethal weapon here. And James Mendoza continuing the assault. And another near fall there. That man is batshit crazy. Excuse my French there, but what a drop kick. But my God. You know, sometimes... Oh, wait a minute. Was about to say something here, but sometimes when you expect a big return, you don't get stuff like this going on after that big powerbomb executed right there. But another near fall as Donte was able to kick out. And now targeting the leg once again, just stomping on his toes. I know that hurts. And the crowd saying, is this your man's? Is this the guy you've been waiting for a long time to return to the ring? Getting manhandled in this very moment. And now just targeting the arm of Donte here. But wait, Donte trying to fight back. And now really fighting back here is a big European uppercut, staggering, but no. Getting a little dirty with that combination is James Mendoza once again! Clocking! Donte Stark with another forearm smash. That could be it, but no! The crowd saying it best here for me. And now, big German suplex from James Mendoza. I don't even know if I could call it a Jermaine Cole at this point, but deadlifts him this time with a Jermaine Cole suplex and a third one. And another Jermaine Cole suplex. I hate to say it, folks, but I haven't seen those many Germans since World War II. Now James Mendoza taking control of this match, trying to put away Donte Stark. Here's another cover, but getting the shoulder up and staying resilient is Donte Stark here. Is now having him in the corner here, as James Mendoza is a very unorthodox opponent in the ring. You know, I found out he was very unorthodox when he took off this man's shoes. Wait a minute, German suplex off the top, but surprisingly, Stark landing on his feet and following up with that meet the woo drop kick. And he's feeling the flame that he has left in his body. Is Donte Stark trying to get some offense back in this match. Big move right there, follows up with another strike. Misses the line, does Mendoza, and follows up with a Listo kick. Has him in the corner. Big European uppercut right there from Stark. What is he following up with here? In a snap regal plex with precision. Bridging up here. Could be it for Mendoza, but gets the 2 count right there. Not stopping his momentum as Donte Stark is a big forearm smash right there. And he could be sizing up for something big here. Now using his feet as a lethal weapon is a big foot wash from the corner. Literally using his feet this time. Eat your heart out, Matt Riddle, in a big foot stomp with precision to James Mendoza. Donte could be sizing up for something big here in the corner. You know, many people call this the Winged Dragon of Raw, but Donte right here loves to call this one the Unholy Collision, and it connects. Cover here, could be it for Mendoza, but gets the shoulder up. Wants to make sure that Mendoza's down for good as Donte Stark here. Gut kick right here. Maybe going for a brain buster perhaps, but James Mendoza escapes with a Jermaine Cole suplex once again. Floats over this time, but a Kopu kick from Donte Stark out of nowhere. Surprising James Mendoza, what the fuck? How is that not a 2 count? James Mendoza back up on his feet. Sizing for something big here, but misses the Meteora. As James Mendoza off the ropes and a big flying knee strike. Making sure Donte's down for good and drops him with that pile driver. This could be it for Donte. What the? Donte's back up on his feet. And not even a 2 count. But he's hulking up here. Telling James Mendoza to bring it on. And both men are battling it out. Combination of strikes from Donte. Big knee right there. Big clothesline. Dropping James Mendoza. As I'm barely able to compose my words and my speech at this point. James, oh wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Catching him with that Ranger Brothers cutter. Shades of his younger brother Cyrus Stark. Cover here. Could be it for Donte Stark, but surprisingly kicks out at 2, and James Mendoza is furious. And all you can do is unrelease the rage and just dropping those dimes and those vicious curb stomps onto Donte Stark, not letting loose. And he believes that he's done enough damage to stop Donte Stark in this very moment, and going for that patented package pile driver, dropping Stark on his head. And that could be the death note signed and written with the signature for Donte Stark. What a contest! What a match between these two men. You know, sometimes your first rodeo back in the cage isn't your best one, but you gotta give credit where credit's due for Donte Stark for putting up a hell of a fight against James Mendoza. As what an interesting contest it was. As a congratulations to James Mendoza for winning this match. As I, Danny Goodtwinkle, thank you for tuning in.